Okay, you're on live. Perfect. Welcome, everybody. I'm so sorry. My hair looks terrible. It's like 12 o'clock over here, 12 in the morning. So I hope everybody's doing well. Do you guys have any announcements or recognition that you want to go ahead and state before we get started? Anyone? Actually, I do. Chelsea, I just want to let you know that you're doing so totally awesome. I've seen like a huge transformation not only on your Facebook, but in your business, and your engagement and interaction on your Facebook has been wow.
Awesome.
And I think it's like probably, I don't know. I think probably part of it is the mentorship calls, I would hope. You're definitely showing a lot more on your Facebook, and big ups to you, like sharing your story, sharing the business aspect of it. Totally awesome.
And you're getting super creative, and I love it. Like, I love that on your page, because like I get so many ideas from you. Like, you're sharing very awesome.
And I'm not on right now, but I also want to give a shout out to Jill. Jill's doing the same. She has lost, 60 pounds?
Yeah, 60
which is totally awesome, which is a huge transformation for her. So big ups to Jill. Antonella, you've been sick. I'm like sending you all healing vibes right now. It feels so bad. I'm like, it's not even her. But yeah, big ups to you guys. And just a few things before we do get started. I'm sorry, I keep shaking my laptop.
I just want to give a big ups to my fiance also, because it's 12 o'clock here at night, and she's literally been working since like 5 a.m. here, which is midnight last night in the state. She's literally been working for 24 hours straight, 12 hours, but she's very sweet.
Back-to-back calls today, so
we're kicking butt, guys. I'm very proud of all of us. And even though you're sick, like I see that you're gaining. I see that you're gaining traction. Like, your posts are meaningful and they're powerful, and you're sharing your story like very inspiringly. So,
I love your pictures.
Yeah, your pictures are very. You guys are photographers. Like, what's awesome is you get to see like your guys' like secret niches, like your photography and coaching and inspiring other people. So you get to combine all those things together in your post, and it's awesome to see.
Mm-hmm.
So big ups to everybody.
Yes, I think our team is doing awesome. Some things I wanted to actually mention that I've been talking about with Colleen on our mentorship calls, and just, at our level, at the diamond level and things like that. Once you get to this level, expect to have more problems. And I was just talking to Devin about this. Creating problems and providing solutions and sharing it on your social media is huge. Okay, as coaches, we want to help provide solutions for our clients, and that also builds trust and relationships with them. So the more problems and more objections that you face publicly on your Facebook, the more interaction and engagement you're going to get, and that's what you want in the social media world. So that's what we've been talking about lately, is really creating problems so you can find solutions for them. And the big thing is helping people get results, helping you get results. Okay, I think a lot of kind of what I was doing in the beginning was not as much helping, I guess, people get results. I think it's because when I first started out, I was more like, okay, I'm going to do this every single day. I'm going to do it at this time. I'm going to work out at this time. I'm going to eat at this time. But I realized that not everyone is like me. Not everyone's going to do that. Some people need more of a push. Some people need more motivation. Some people need more inspiration. And the elite has been talking about with all their teams as well, is mainly your transformation
Helping people.
and helping people achieve results. Thank you. Helping people achieve results. So when you do that, that gives you more credibility. That tells you, or that tells the customer that they can trust you, that your product works, that you see value in your products. So that is a huge thing that Connie's going to be going over for the next few months, because that is going to provide kind of a huge stepping stone in our business, is focusing on results and focusing on challenge groups that help produce and support those results for our clients and for our new coaches and their transformations coming in. So be ready for that. Last thing, Diamond, November 16th. There is still time. Okay, you have almost 2.5 weeks to get to Diamond. It is still possible. Keep digging. Okay. And I will tell you, the more you guys interact with me, the more mentorship calls that you have with me every week or every other week, the better it's going to get, okay? But that's what I have for right now, so I'm going to stop babbling, start to get off topic and things like that. So I'm going to give the floor to Chelsea. Thank you so much for joining us and being our host on the call today. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you, and wait a moment if I can. And I'm going to share my screen. You want to share PowerPoint, right?
Yeah.
Can Chelsea share her screen?
I think Chelsea will share her screen then. Can you see that, Chelsea?
Yeah, I can.
Okay,
go
perfect.
ahead. So you.
So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, cool. Can you guys see that? Okay. So I titled my presentation Painless, Badass Conversations and Invitations, because it's just really what I've been learning and implementing the most in the last few weeks. And I've kind of found some things that kind of work for me. Because I know that it can almost be painful having conversations with people that you don't know, or even that you do know, and sending invitations. You kind of feel like, oh, like, I'm just like a little mouse over here, and they're not going to want to hear what I have to say, and they're not going to want this anyway, so why am I doing this? And it can be hard, but it really doesn't have to be. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. Conversation starters. One of the most important parts of your conversation is how you start it. You have 7 seconds to make an impression, so your first message really needs to be like, get their attention. It's almost like when you're writing an essay, how the first few sentences really have to draw the reader in. It's kind of like that. Start with things like, hey, how are you? Or, hey, I just realized we've been friends on Facebook for a while, but we've never really talked. How are you? Like, what's going on? Just act really genuine. Like, let them know that you want to be their friend. And keeping things rolling, this is not the time to let the conversation fizzle out. You need to, like, jump right into showing some interest in them. Say things like, I notice you're a LuLaRoe consultant. How do you like that? That's a huge thing right now. Like, 15 people I talked to last week are LuLaRoe consultants. I don't know why. Or like, congrats on the engagement. Everyone's getting engaged right now. Like, you guys, and I'm going to be engaged in the next week or two. Like, it's crazy. So talk to everyone like they're your new best friend. Like, make them feel important. There were even a few people that I talked to last week that I could not wait to talk to them again. I really felt like they were my new best friend. Like, and that's how you really need to talk to people. So I actually borrowed this formula from someone else. But talk about family, their kids, their relationship, their pets, all about their family, and really get to know them. Most people love their families more than anything else in the whole world. So they need to know that you care about what they care about the most. And then you can go on to talk about occupation and recreation. Find out what they do for work, what's their job, what do they want to do with their lives. And during this, you should probably be thinking about how they could fit Beachbody into their lives, how it would really help them. And right now, you're not talking about your coaching job. So like if they say, yeah, what do you do? Or you can even say like, yeah, I'm a wellness coach or I'm a fitness coach, whatever. Like you can let them know what you do, but the conversation is about them right now, you getting to know them. And that way you're in control of the conversation and they know that you're still interested. You're trying to learn about them. You're not hijacking the conversation and talking about yourself. And then find out what they like to do for fun. Like, what are they passionate about? What kind of lifestyle do they have? Are they active or mostly sedentary? Just make sure you keep showing interest and find things that you have in common to talk about. Carry on a real conversation, like you would with a friend, obviously. And then once you're comfortable with them, you feel like they're comfortable with you, then you can talk about coaching. You've gotten to know them a little bit. They know that you're interested in them and that you care about them. And so they're going to be more receptive to what you have to say or what you want to help them with, what you want to offer to them. So by this point, you have a pretty good feel of what kind of coach they'd be or how a challenge pack could benefit them, but be super real with your presentation. I have an example of an invitation that I sent out. I just said, hey, so I don't know if you've seen my post about what I do as a coach, but basically the job is all about working on myself so I can help other people and building genuine, meaningful relationships. Yeah, I drink shakes and work out, but it's really about showing people that this is possible for them to do the same things that I'm doing with the shakes and working out. You seem really fun and have a great personality, and I'd love to have you on my team. To which she responded, that sounds awesome. And she actually she's going to sign up as a coach. The thing has been sitting in her email inbox for a couple days just because stuff got crazy at work. She had to fire a teacher, so now she's trying to find a replacement. And I understand how she doesn't really have time to go through her email right this very second. But she wanted to be on tonight. Hopefully we'll have her tomorrow, and hopefully she'll be on for the next call next week. But she is going to be a coach. So the formula and the invitation process works. And now posting, another super important thing, another thing I've been learning about. That your page is your storefront. So like picture if you owned a store and say you were selling Shakeology and workout programs in a store. Your page is what would be in the front of the store and all the layouts on the walls, everything. That's what your Facebook page is, or Twitter, or whatever you use. But also your battleground, like Thelma, we were talking about this. So post often, 3 to 5 times a day. Definitely don't go a day without posting because you want to stay consistent on people's news feeds. You want them to be seeing your posts and be seeing your name, seeing you, and smile. Like, people want to know that you actually enjoy your life, that you actually enjoy what you do and what you're talking about, and they want to see you. Another thing is battling objections publicly, like we were talking about, but it is huge, okay? That's how I've expanded my warm market so much in the last couple of weeks, is by battling objections publicly. I posted one that got like 3 shares and a bunch of likes and comments, and a lot of people messaged me after I posted that. And to be your own brand, so you need to, like, it's your business, and since your Facebook page is how you're marketing, you need to be your own brand. You need to be what people think of when they think of your business. I don't know how else to explain that, but I hope that makes sense. So what you post is how you're marketing. So you need to think about who is your targeted customer base. Like for me, my mostly targeted customer base is women between the ages of 19 and 35. Obviously, I would take people outside of that. I would love to have people outside of that on my team, but that's mostly what my posts are aimed towards. You know, I have a lot of like glitter and pink and whatever. Like, that's just kind of me. That's what I like. And that's what the people that I'm trying kind of market towards would also be attracted to. And come up with a marketing strategy. So mine is like, definitely post 3 to 5 times a day, post 1 or 2 selfies a day, and then at least one post every single day has to have something to do with coaching, Shakeology, working out, what I'm eating, or telling my story. So I have to have one of those 5 things once a day. That's right now my marketing strategy, and I'm working on expanding on that. So you don't have to be an expert to market like a boss. You really don't. I know like this much about marketing, but I used to know like this much. And since I've learned about marketing, my actual market has expanded like this much. So some marketing basics that I actually learned from a book that I'm reading called 31 Guerrilla Marketing in 31 Days. And it talks about how to achieve a marketing mindset, keep both your eyes and mind open, make notice of advertisements, TV commercials, storefront banners, things that catch and keep your attention throughout the day, because those are what work. That's what they're trying to do, is to keep your attention, make you keep thinking about their ad all day long. That's what they want. And think of which Facebook posts stop your scroll. Like, what do you pay attention the most when you're scrolling down your Facebook? Say, oh, I want to stop and look at this. I want to read this post. And implement some of those things to your own page, because that's what people want to see. And place value where it really belongs. You have to think about what you have to offer to the customer and not what the customer can offer you, because it's really about them. Like, if they weren't there, you wouldn't have a business at all. So make them feel valued and let them know that you really do value them. Be genuine. And let them see the value of the product for how it can serve them. Not just like, oh, I'm selling this, buy it, but hey, I've used this, this is real, this works, and I know it can help you in this way. So let them see the value of the product. They're what make your business, not the product. You can have a whole room full of Energize, full of Shakeology, but if you don't have anyone who wants it, you're just going to have a room full of it, and it's not going to do anything. It will not help anyone. And defining your business. Are you selling shakes, or are you selling empowerment? Are you selling another diet plan, or are you selling the best lifestyle that you know how to offer someone? Your post will communicate which you decide is your brand. I believe the next page, yeah, it's just a couple examples. Filma, you're famous now. Examples of, I literally looked at that for like a minute. Looked at that post for like a minute. I don't remember how many comments or likes you had on that. But it made me stop and look at it, because I was like, wow, she really like knows what she's talking about. She's so genuine, and look at her just being herself. That's awesome. And that's the one of me is the post that I posted that had like 3 shares and a bunch of likes and comments. So just examples of the types of things that get people's interest. That, I believe, is the last page of my thingy, whatever the word is. I don't know if anyone has any questions or if you have anything you want to add, Filma. Can I?
Hold on. Sorry, okay. I forgot to. I forgot for a moment how to unmute.
I did too. I was like, can I unmute you? I don't know how to do that.
That was so awesome, yeah, Chelsea.
That was awesome. Like, I never read Guerrilla Marketing. So it's really cool to see another coach of mine who has read it and actually tells about it. So I actually have to put it on my reading list. So that is totally cool. But I love the whole presentation you just did. That's totally awesome. You know.
First off, I'm so proud of you.
I killed Filma, so that's...
I know. No, all that is totally awesome. One thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that you reminded me, Chelsea, you guys, your posts are like totally long. One thing I wanted to mention also is the photos that we are posting. Make sure when you're posting that they're clear. They're clear and the photos pop. Make them scroll stoppers. And I'm talking about, you know, professionality, creativity with your photos and everything. If you guys haven't used Snapseed or was it Be Funky, those are really good apps to have on your phone to go ahead and change the clarity and saturation and hues on your photos, so they come out more clear. And I've noticed that as my photos have been more, I guess, professional and clear, the more engagement I've actually had on it. So you think you have really good engagement now, Chelsea? Like, if maybe, because I've seen some of your posts and they're totally awesome. I saw one post that was like, it was kind of dark, that perhaps lightened it a little bit, you know? It was totally a great post, totally great. That's one thing I wanted to mention. That's part of your marketing plan as well, or part of your marketing strategy. You know, if you want those scroll stoppers, you gotta have some really awesome pictures, especially if you're going on Instagram, because Instagram, it's mostly pictures. But the majority of us are on Facebook, so we really gotta, photos don't take the whole dominancy like Instagram does, but it still is important. But your story is the most important. Okay. Content is God on social media. Content is God. Okay. Context is king. Content is God on social media. That's what I read in Jab, 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 Right Hook. So I'm not going to take any more of you guys' time. We got on this call 25 minutes. Chelsea, you did an awesome job. And like I said, I'm having all of our leaders on this in our group posting calls every week. So you guys get, used to the whole public forum and, public speaking and everything. I'm still trying to get used to public speaking. I'm trying to do it every single day. So live feeds on Facebook. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. If you have any questions for Chelsea. Actually, I had a question for you, Chelsea.
Okay.
I forgot what it was. Oh, what other than guerrilla marketing, do you have any other suggestions on books to read that you like for, social media that you go to? Or is it just guerrilla marketing so far?
That's the only one I've read so far. I actually have another one in my bag that's like 100 pages long, so I could probably read it whenever. But I don't know. And I can post that in the group page too when I can find out what it's called.
Yes, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
And I honestly, I know it's stressed like a million times, but the book You Are a Badass has also really helped my posts.
Yeah.
100%.
You Are a Badass is badass.
I love that book so much.
Yep. I love it too. And Tanel, do you have questions? Devin, do you have questions or anything?
Ladies first.
I actually had another question.
Okay.
I would have another question. As far as your, I know you're building your network as well on Facebook. What's your customer avatar? Who would your ideal challenger or coach be? What characteristics would they have?
I would say definitely would have an outgoing personality, like a people person. They like to be around people. But someone that's really someone that really is just driven by helping people would be my thing. Probably someone who's naturally more active. They like to get out and do stuff. I don't need to be on their ass every day saying, "Did you work out? Did you work out yet?"
Hello.
I have a challenger like that, and it's like every day. Did you work out? No. Why?
Why didn't you work out?
Chelsea, do you work out every day, just about?
Mostly every day, yeah.
Yeah. And Tanella, you? Well, when you're feeling better?
My better, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what I think that's why we all are on the same team. We all have similar views on that. Like people who just wake up and want to get that endorphin rush and love to work out and love everything, how it makes us feel. So those are the people that we're attracting. And those are good people to attract.
Even the ones that don't want to work out are the ones that we attract to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't want to work out, but they know that it needs to get done.
Right.
So that's what we're here for. And for a little while, it'll be for the first few weeks, it'll be okay, did you work out? Every single day. But after that, if you haven't learned after 3 weeks of breaking that habit, you really need some more personal growth in there. I think.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Not everyone, even us, we didn't used to read books all the time and do live videos like this or work out or eat healthy. So everyone has their moment of truth with themselves when they get to that point and they're like, I'm ready for this. Whether they're coming from a place down here or they're coming from a place up here and they're just like, all right, let's do it. I want to be surrounded by these people, and I want to make it happen. So it's our job to just keep putting ourselves out there and letting people know that we're here and this is what we're doing. And yeah, it's all about that love.
Yes. Show lots of love and serve. By the way, Devin has the call next Thursday at 7. So make sure you guys are on. All right. So I'm going to go to sleep now. You guys have an awesome night, and I'll talk to you later. Okay? Or we will talk to you later.
Good night.
Bye.
Good job, Chelsea.